What is going on, good people? Man, thank y'all for stopping by my channel, Pay Yourself Back. I'm q&awithclos, and I'm a firm believer in order for you to have happiness and success in this life, you have to have a balance of mental awareness and spiritual wellness. Also, if you are new here and you have not subscribed to the channel, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I don't know what you're waiting for. And to all of my subscribers, thank y'all for supporting me. Thank you for rocking with me. I really appreciate it, guys. 2020. We've been dealt a bad hand, guys. It's like we've been in a movie. And with all movies, there's always going to be a script written for that movie. Nothing happens by accident. Things that happen for a reason, just like a script. Someone wrote the script and the script is just playing out, guys. I don't see it getting any better going into 2021, but be an independent thinker. Think for yourself. There's a lot of misleading information out there. That's the reason why I do my own research and I question everything, because I know smoke and mirrors, propaganda, narratives, they're all out there. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that, guys. That's a whole nother video. Someone said to me, q&awithclos, why don't you do a Q&A video? And I said, you know what? I haven't done one of those in a while. Shouts out to Patricia. And so here we are, guys. I got about 10 questions here that I'm going to go over. Let me just say, guys, read the description underneath the video, guys. It tells you what the video is going to be about. The reason why I say that, because you leave comments and ask me questions that I've already addressed in that in the video. That tells me that you didn't watch the whole video. So read the description and watch the video from start to finish. All right, let's get into it. Number one, from Paul. I'm from South Africa. I'm willing to relocate to Florida. I have a job offer with one of real estate company. Do you wish is viable move? Okay, I know what he's saying. This is what I'm going to recommend to anybody who wants to move anywhere during what we're going through right now. I wouldn't recommend it. That's your call, but there's a lot of uncertainty about where this country is going, especially in 2021. I want to say something, but I'm not going to say it. You have an offer for with a real estate company, which is good. However, it may be here today and gone tomorrow. The world has changed and it'll never be the same. I would really use caution in making your decision on this one. I can't tell you what to do, but if you're planning on relocating from another country, I would really caution you on that. Even from another state. Now, if you're within a state and you're looking to move, then I think that's okay. But if you're coming from another state or definitely another country, I would caution you and use your best judgment. I just don't think that now is the right time for anybody to be moving. Number two, from Trish. Missing Miramar, Pembroke Pines, and Miami Lakes. Lived there half my life. Why is it so expensive to live there? I want to go home. Love your channel. Thank you, Trish. Why is it so expensive? If I'm not mistaken, close to 1,000 people move to Florida every day. And especially with the pandemic going on, people are leaving those bigger cities and they're coming to Florida. They want to come to the sunshine. They want to come to, they want to come here. So that's primarily, in my opinion, the reason why it's expensive here. And it's getting worse. Number three, from Tess. Why don't you pull out the nice car when you take trips? All right, so you guys don't know, I have a Corvette, C6 Corvette. I don't pull it out when I take long trips because it's unpredictable what's going to happen. That's a sports car. I don't have a spare tire. It's low to the ground. I mean, you know, anything could happen. And if I go, like I went to Orlando a couple of weeks, you guys know, and if something would have happened, I literally would be up a creek. When I take my pickup truck, you know, it can withstand a pounding, you know what I'm saying? If something jumps out and runs out in front of me in that vet, you know, and I'm on the highway and I'm 100, 200 miles away, I'm pretty much done. So that's one reason. And people drive idiotic here in Florida. It's just crazy. And I've done videos on crazy drivers here in South Florida, guys. So that's one of the reasons why I don't pull it out. Number four, I'm from the West Coast, Washington State, and I've never been to the East Coast. I really want to visit Florida. Everybody, what are some differences between the East and the West Coast? Okay, so let's talk about culture. On the West Coast, you have a lot of Asian, a lot of Pacific Islanders, Samoan, Guamanian, you know, people from Korea, Japan, China. On the East Coast, culture-wise, you have more of people from the Caribbean islands, Jamaican, the Bahamas, you know, Dominican, a lot of people from Colombia, Argentina, Spain, so on and so forth. So culturally-wise, that's the biggest difference. You're not going to see a lot of Pacific Islanders here on this side because, of course, look at where we're at. So that's one of the biggest things. I don't know, and some of the people here to me, and I've said this before, are just rude. I mean, I'm not saying that there's not people on the West Coast that are rude, but that's the first thing I noticed when I got to Florida. No disrespect to Florida, but here in South Florida, people are just rude. I mean, and maybe it has to do with culture. I don't know, but it hadn't gotten any better. And I've said this before in my other videos, guys. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not telling you nothing new. I've said this plenty of times. It's just seemed to me like the politeness and the courtesy is not there. It's null and void here. I think that's a trend that's kind of picking up in a lot of places. People don't talk anymore. People don't get along. Everybody seems to have a grudge. Number 5, info guy. Pay yourself back. Do you prefer living in South Florida or the Northwest, Oregon or Washington? That kind of goes back to one of the previous questions. So what do I prefer? I prefer the West Coast. I like Florida, but I will always prefer the West Coast because I like California. Unfortunately, man, you guys are y'all are getting hammered, man. Y'all are getting slammed. California, man, G Money is, boy, he making it hard for y'all, man, with the lockdown, shutdown, quarantine, your taxes, man. I hear a lot of people, and I've been wondering why people comment on my channel from California saying that they want to get out of California. Now, the more I start to look into what's going on, I mean, you guys, man, your state income tax is what, 13? And there's a proposal for it to increase to 16%, man. It's making it hard for people to live in California. So with that in mind, I think that it will be a harder decision for me to say I want to go back to the West Coast right now because of what's going on. I mean, so I don't know. All right, here's a good one, guys, from Vinny. Vinny says, this is long, so I'm going to try to read it real fast. I'm thinking of moving in the near future, and I have $61,155 saved up right now. Would you say that is a good amount of money that have saved up for someone at the age of 24? And is it enough to move somewhere with? Player, you 24 years old and you got $61,000 saved up. That's a year's salary for a lot of people. Yeah, of course it's a lot. I always talk about this. I say if you plan on moving anywhere, especially Florida, have at least 6 months of salary saved up because it takes time to get jobs down here and get established. But if you got $61,000 already, what are you waiting for? You shouldn't have no problems. It is definitely enough. You better make that move. You better bust the move. All right, guys, number 7. Hey, CeeLos, what do you use for a microphone? I have a video out, guys, on the equipment that I use to make my YouTube videos, so go check that out. But this right here is the Rode. This is a lapel mic, but it's hooked up to the Rode Wireless Go system. It's a wireless microphone system. But I have a video. Go check that video out, and I talk about the equipment that I use to do my YouTube videos and my microphones as cameras as well. So go check that out. All right, the next one is from Chris. I love your vlogs and style. Or you're a Virgo? No, I am not a Virgo. I am a Leo, the king of the jungle, baby. I'm a Leo. July. I don't give y'all too much information. Y'all be trying to look me up. But anyway, no, I'm a Leo. Can't you tell? That's just the way I carry myself. I'm very, very, very stern. Leos, if you're anybody out there, Leos, if you're a Leo or you know Leos, you know we are very stern people, and we say what we mean and we mean what we say. All right. Next one is from Marcus. Which state did you leave? How long have you been living in Florida now? Again, guys, go check out my other videos. I talk about this all the time. I left Washington State. For you guys that don't know, I lived in Washington State for 16 years by way of the military. I recently moved to South Florida in 2017, so I've been down here for 3 years, 4 winters in 3 years. And so far so good. I talk about different things here in Florida. I give my experiences, and so yeah, I hope that answers your question. Again, refer back to some of my other videos, Marcus, if you have not seen them. And the last one here, number 10 from Christopher. This is a long one, man. This is a long one, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to answer this, and I'm going to close it out, guys. Celos, one question. How do the people in Florida compare to us from Austin area? I am getting ready to retire from the Army in 2 years, and my Dominican wife and I are seriously considering moving from Austin suburbs and moving to Central Florida. I'm wondering if the people are friendly and open like us Texans, especially because I hear a lot of the Floridians are from the northeast coast. Yes, they are, guys. Or Christopher. They are from the northeast coast. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, places like that, Boston, they just come right down. Few from Tennessee, few from Georgia. The majority of people that I met are from that East Coast. They just come right down to Florida. Everybody wants to come to Florida. You guys want to come to Florida, but I think a lot of people that are on this side, the East Coast, they visit Florida more frequently than anybody else. So I think they kind of get a feel for what Florida has to offer culturally wise. Again, I talk about a lot of Spanish are here. So a lot of people who maybe are from New York or New Jersey or somewhere like that have family here, and so they come here all the time. I don't meet a whole lot of people from places like Arizona, California, places like that, Nevada, that move here. I meet more people that are from this side of the world. And so you're wondering if the people are friendly and open. I just talked about that. Nope, not as friendly, and not as open. I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to blast anybody, but it is the truth. I've been there for 3 years, and nothing has changed in South Florida. Let me just clarify. I don't know how it is in Central Florida and Northern Florida, but in South Florida, big difference. South Florida, I keep saying that. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, even in Tampa. I don't know how those places are because I've really never been there. But in South Florida, where I'm at right now, guys, Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale, you know, kind of the Miami, all of this southeastern side of Florida. They ain't friendly. They ain't friendly. They ain't friendly. To me, they ain't friendly. I mean, and I run into a lot of people. I have ran into people who are nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everybody. I ran into people who are nice and very welcoming when I first got here. But I have ran into more people that are rude. And again, I don't know if it's just the thing, it's just the culture, or whatever. You know, maybe it's something I'm just not used to. And you're going to experience the same thing if you guys come here. You're going to see what I see, but I don't know. You said Central Florida. So I'm assuming when you say Central Florida, maybe the Orlando or anywhere north of Orlando, maybe up in that area. I think you'd probably be okay. It's kind of a different area. And if you guys who are from that area, chime in, leave a comment, drop a comment, and maybe you can address that. A couple of days, it's going to be 2021, and we'll see how things go. So I just want to thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate it, guys. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them down below. Hit that subscribe button, guys. And until next time, be well, my friend. Celos out, baby.